are going to discuss about free will, how various laws of universe revolve around free will, how karma and free will are connected, how karma can be cleared using free will, how even your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual and social health is associated with free will. It can be changed or modified using free will. How law of attraction, destiny and all the other laws of universe go hand in hand with free will. And how can you use free will to make your life a blessing, a bliss. Hello beautiful souls, I hope you all are doing really great. And to begin with, apologies in advance because for some reason the voice cancellation of my the app which I use for recording my videos is not working properly. So I tried getting it checked, getting it corrected, but there's some issue with the app itself. And yeah, so you might hear background noises in between during this video, so please bear with me. Okay, and yeah, if you like my videos, like my channel, please like, share, subscribe and comment and click on the bell icon so that you get notified of all my future videos. And yes, I have two other channels, Divine Stars Tarot and Divine Stars Tarot in Hindi, where I do tarot readings. So please go visit them. I'll be giving their link in the description box. And if you like them, please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, share with your friends as well. And share the contents of this channel as well with your friends. Okay, so coming to today's topic, it is about free will. Many people actually struggle in these things. They think that destiny is pre-written, and if they get anything in predictions like in astrology or in tarot or in any divination reading, if they get any negative reading, they get very disappointed. Similarly, there are many people who contact me for healings and they think that yeah, it's like a miracle which happens and they don't have to work towards it. So I thought to create a video on free will to help you in understanding what exactly free will is and how free will actually comes to your rescue. And yeah, free will is actually the blessing by the divine, but it can convert into a curse if not used correctly. So let's begin. So what basically free will is? Free will simply means our ability to choose, think, decide, and act. The divine has actually given this boon, this blessings to us in the form of free will, where we have this capability to create our desired outcome, create our desired future. But sometimes, if not used correctly, this gift, this blessing can get converted into a curse and can be responsible for all our sufferings and struggles. So let's discuss in detail about it. See, every law of the universe is actually revolving around free will, or you can say free will can postpone, create, avoid or cancel all the other laws of the universe. For example, let's talk about law of karma here. Karma simply means whatever action we take, we get the same reaction to it, right? Karma, which we actually get scared of, is nothing but the consequence of our action. And how actions are created? By our thoughts, by our response, by our decisions. And they are the result of free will, right? We are always in control of what we can think. No one can think on our behalf, right? People can guide us, they can give advice to us, they can manipulate us, they can force us, they can brainwash us. But it's up to us whether we have to trust them or not, whether we have to trust in their words and think accordingly, basically allow their thoughts to impact us or not. And this is what free will is. Whatever we think, we respond accordingly. We decide the future forthcoming things accordingly, and yes, we act accordingly, and that creates our karma. So this is how karma is related with free will. Right now, talking about the other law, which is quite famous, law of universe, which is law of attraction, right? So what law of attraction is? Whatever we think, we can create. Whatever energy we radiate, we can create. Again, it's free will. Whatever we think is in our hands, it's free will, it's our decision. and so we will have the manifestation accordingly, right? So coming to the first question, how can we create, clear or modify our karmas based on free will? Okay, see, talking about creation of karmas, which is known as agami karma. If you want to know what agami karma, sanchit karma, prarabdha karma is, I'll be giving its link in the description box below, where you can watch my video on karma and you can have knowledge about it. Okay, so what agami karma is, the karmas which we create because we think every moment. Thought is a karma. Thought leads to decisions, which in turn leads to actions. So all these things are karmas, right? So if we choose to think positive, if we choose to act positive, then obviously the consequence of that will be positive, right? If our action is positive, the reaction to that will be positive, right? Now talking about the sanchit karmas and prarabdha karmas, that is the karmas which we have done in the past and we are going to experience the consequence of that, reaction to that action, right? So see, everything which is there in the present, it will become past in the future, right? So you have to just, the first thing is doing the good things, doing the good deeds. That helps in creation of good karma. Now talking about the past karmas. See, past is done. It cannot be changed, right? But the consequence to that can be modified based again on our thinking, on our response. For example, if you have thrown a ball to someone, if you have hit someone, for example, and that person will hit back. So by choosing not to think negative about it, by taking responsibility for your actions, that it might be that I have hurt that person in the past and yeah, it's getting returned to me. And by staying positive about the whole situation, by practicing forgiveness, by not taking those things to heart, by not feeling bad about it, by not feeling guilt, by not feeling shameful, by not feeling embarrassed, by not feeling revengeful, grudge, angry, any kind of negative emotions towards any reaction. Basically the karmic consequence you are having, you can modify your karmas and you can decrease their intensity to much extent. Because see, it's all about our response. It's not the situation, but our response to the situation which makes it positive or negative. The same situation can be interpreted by someone else as positive and the other person as negative, right? So it's all about your response. If you choose to respond positively and have a positive and healthy mindset, being in gratitude and being optimistic, then obviously the impact of it will be reduced, right? I hope it makes sense to you. So similarly, you can create good karmas, you can reduce the impact of your karmas which you did in the past, right? Now, the karmas which cannot be escaped. There are few karmas which cannot be escaped, which cannot be actually modified. So there's no option other than to just deal with the consequences, right? Again, you can have a positive mindset. You can take everything positively as a lesson by not responding in a negative way, rather trying to find the positive in every negative thing, because see, karma is not a punishment, right? It's just reaction to any action. So by choosing to be positive, by trying to learn the lesson from that, and by kind of promising yourself to not repeat that again, by being in gratitude, you can obviously deal with that with that phase very smoothly. Okay, and yeah, coming to clearance of karmas. See, there's few of you might have heard about Akashic records. So those are the records. I'll make a separate video on that. So those are the records which hold all the life contracts, all the soul contracts of the people, all the soul. It's kind of a biography of the soul. Okay, so what we do sometimes, the karmas which are very, very difficult for us to deal with, which are very overwhelming for us, we can just request the guides to clear them, or to postpone them, or to just modify them. What is it? It's again free will. because nothing can actually affect us if we do not allow them to. So if we are not ready to deal with a karmic consequence, forget the Akashic records, just in normal life also. If you are unable to deal with the consequence, deal with the situation, you can just request your guides, God, divine, universe to reduce the impact or to postpone that, or if possible to cancel that. And trust me, it will happen, because your free will is not allowing that event, that experience to happen to you. So this is how you can cancel, postpone, clear, avoid, or deal in a positive way with the karmas. Now coming to destiny. What is destiny? We all are born with certain maps, certain blueprints, which we have to follow in our birth, in our next birth. Right before our birth, these contracts are made based on our karmas, based on the decisions and actions which we made in the past. Again, free will. Based on the karmas, again, free will. And that forms our life purpose when we take birth for the next time, right? So these contracts actually form our destiny. This is what can be actually seen through the horoscope. Okay, so these are the things which you can actually understand in Akashic records again. But what was it? Sorry, these background noises are kind of distracting me. Anyways, just give me a moment, guys. So similar to the rule of karmas, we can postpone, modify, or simply avoid our destiny, right? There is a blueprint which we are born with, but it's not mandatory, it's not set on stone that it will happen. Again, it's your free will, it's your decision whether you allow it in your life or you do not allow it in your life. Though that destiny will present itself in the form of opportunities in your life, but it's up to you whether you want to grab the opportunity or whether you just want to avoid it, right? For example, if someone wants to be a singer, not be a singer, but their life purpose is to be a singer, and that will obviously be revealed through their astrology, through their birth chart and all. So destiny will present itself in the form of opportunities, but if the person chooses not to follow that thing, rather follow some other passion, change their career, then they are free to do that. We all know, right? It's like, for example, same is with the other divination tools as well. For example, if tarot or pendulum or anything predicts that you will be getting that job, but you choose not to appear for the interview, that's your free will. So obviously you won't be getting the job, right? So everything actually it kind of revolves around free will. Similarly, destiny, if you choose not to grab the opportunity, then obviously your destiny will be postponed or it will be cancelled if you do not accept it your whole life, if you do not allow it to happen to you for your whole life, right? So similarly, all these destiny and karma and all can be modified, cancelled using your free will. So what I was talking about initially in the video is that this blessing can sometimes convert into curse. See, if there is any negative event which you sense, which your intuition says that something negative is about to happen, or any consequence of any of your negative karma is about to happen, if your intuition says that, yeah, anyhow, some negative thing is going to happen, then you can use your free will, use your intellect, use your decision, use your thoughts, response, and actions to postpone that, avoid that, or just nullify that, right? Similarly, if any positive event is about to happen, but you are just lazy, or you are just procrastinating, or you simply choose to postpone your actions, so obviously that blessing will kind of like, you will not grab that opportunity, and blessing can be converted into curse depending on the situation. Again, actually I had to use earmuffs to avoid distractions actually. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah, pre-written. Is destiny pre-written? Kind of yes, it is pre-written because we all are born with certain maps and certain blueprints in our life, which is due to the free will of our past, which actually created our karmas and which in turn created our destiny. But we always have the privilege of avoiding it, postponing it, or canceling it. Again, using our free will, which we are gifted with in the present as well. Okay, so this is how pre-written destiny can be changed, modified, or new destiny can be created, because destiny is nothing but a result of the karmic consequence. Yeah. Similarly, talking about law of attraction, whatever you think, you can create. You can create your desired reality. Unless you intend to create that, that is, unless your free will allows to do that, you cannot create your desired outcome, right? Now talking about psychic attacks, actually. Psychic attacks which include evil eye, which include hexes, curses, spells, even entity attachments. Do you know that even they cannot affect you till your free will allows them to? Now you must be thinking that obviously we never want that to happen to us. Then how can our free will allow that, right? It's your energetic free will. You fear that, right? There are many people who actually be in that energy, be in that vibration all the time. They are in constant fear of excuse me, getting attacked by any kind of psychic energies, psychic negativities, basically. Yeah, there are many people you might be hearing that, yeah, that person has casted evil eye on me, that person has casted spell on me, that person has cursed me, I'm very prone to evil eye, I'm very prone to negativity. Even empaths, we are empaths, so we pick up on energies. So we are bound to pick up on energies, right? I'm very susceptible. What if some entity gets attached to me? What will happen then? So what is that? That is your free will, your energy. Your fear is nothing but your free will, right? We never fear of anything which is positive. We always fear of occurrence of any negative thing. So once that that feeling, that possibility crosses our mind, that is our free will, right? Somewhere we are thinking that might happen to us. Rather, in other words, energetically we say that yes, I believe that it can happen to me, right? And that is your free will, which in turn again weakens your aura. And then it is very easy for psychic attacks to occur to you. What is aura and what exactly, what are the layers and all the things? I'll be giving link in the description box below. You can go and watch that video as well. But for now, aura is your protection shield. So again, that protection shield also, even that protection shield responds to your free will. If you give that energy, if you give that positive energy, it will be strong. If you send it negative energy, it will be negative. It will be weak. So your fear, any of the negative emotions, low vibration emotions, weaken your aura. So if you constantly think that I'm more prone to psychic attacks, then you are saying that I believe that that psychic attacks can happen to me, right? Then you allow that energetically, your aura gets weak and that thing happens to you. You can also associate it with law of attraction. Whatever energy you radiate, that happens to you. Here you are radiating the energy of fear that yes, I believe it might happen to you. If I don't believe, at least I think that there's this possibility of that thing happening to me, right? So it will happen to you. Contrary, if you think that I firmly believe that no entity can get attached to me, no evil eye can affect me, no curse can affect me, even if that person has cursed me right in front of me, but it will never affect me. If you have this firm belief, that is your free will doesn't allow that thing to happen to you, then your aura will be strong and obviously you can never be affected by that. This is how affirmations work, right? Affirmations help in strengthening our belief system, our free will, right? It's not, belief system and all are formed due to our free will. There were few experiences and decisions which were due to our free will, which formed our belief, right? So if we change our decisions, if we choose, if our free will allows us to change our decisions, our actions, then automatically our belief will be changed. So for using affirmations, subliminals, healings, and all such divination things which work on changing our belief system, we are intending to do that, right? We are giving them this free will. We are allowing them that, yes, I allow you to affect me in a positive way, right? Contrary, if you have this belief that no matter how much positive things I do, no matter how much affirmations I practice, subliminals I practice, healings are given to me, it will be of no effect to me. Similar happens with the medications, right? If you don't trust on your doctor, if you don't trust on the medications, then obviously they won't affect you. Why? Because your free will is stopping that. It's acting as a shield, as a filter between those things and you yourself. So unless you allow those things, unless your free will allows those things to affect you, they will never affect you. Same is the situation with negative things as well. Unless your free will allows them to affect you, they can never affect you. This is why I always say that please use free will very, very wisely. Don't block the positive things, rather block the negative things. Okay. So this is how psychic attacks actually can be prevented, right? If you are already under the influence of psychic attack, then use the same thing. That even if I would have been under the effect of psychic attack, currently I'm free of any psychic attack, I'm positive, I'm healthy, I'm free of any such negativities, then obviously automatically those things will go. It's all about your free will, your decisions, your beliefs. Basically free will, your thoughts which create your beliefs, and everything revolves around your beliefs and your energies. Yeah. Now coming to the final part of the video, which is about your health. How is our health, that is physical, mental, emotional, and social, of course, and spiritual, gets affected by our free will? See, our health is obviously it is dependent on many factors. How much we care about ourselves, our body, our mind, taking proper nutrition, having healthy diet, doing good proper physical activities and all such things. In case our body is giving us any alarming signs, then we should be careful about it, and we should go and visit a doctor or just get ourselves cured and healed, right? So if we choose not to do any of these things, because see, not acting upon anything, avoiding anything is also a decision, right? If you act, that is a decision, that is your free will. But if you don't act, even that is an action of not acting, that is your free will, right? So if your free will, if you use your free will not to act on certain alarming signs about your health, be it physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, or social, then obviously the action which you are doing now will have the reaction accordingly, right? If you don't care about your health now, if you don't care about your mind now, if you don't care about your body now, you might have negative consequences, a negative reaction, negative outcome in the future, right? Now talking about, I'll just give you a brief example of a quick hypothetical situation of free will. Just imagine for just 5 minutes. No need to imagine for a longer duration, just for 5 minutes. Just hypothetically, just imagine, or I would say rather worry that you might have a headache now. Okay, just think that, oh, I might have a headache now. What if I have a headache now? What will happen? So within 5 minutes of you thinking, your body will start you showing the symptoms of headache. You will start mimicking the symptoms of headache. Why? Because your free will is kind of telling to have a headache. And I'll tell you a very important thing. Actually, the moral of this whole video, the things which I have told you, nothing in the universe gives you answer as no. It's the law of the universe that whatever you intend, whatever you want, answer will always be yes. Be it God, angels, divine, universe, negative entities, evil eye, curse, your own body, your own mind. Everything in this universe will always respond to you as a yes. If you give them positive questions, positive things, they will say yes. If you tell them negative things, again they'll say yes. For example, if you just say that, what if I fall sick? then your body will say, okay, yes, you'll fall sick. If you think about it for repeatedly, not a one time thinking. Okay, so if you think about it repeatedly, obviously they will your body will respond to a yes. Contrary, if you think that nothing, no disease can affect me, I'm healthy, I'm fine, then obviously your body will try its best to keep you healthy. Again, please don't ignore the alarming signs, because that is another free will. You are using it for the negative things, right? So this is how it works. Similarly, in entity attachments, if you say you cannot affect me, then they cannot affect you. They might try to brainwash you, manipulate you, but they cannot affect you. If you don't fall into the trap, into the prey, I'm talking about the people also, living beings also, then they cannot affect you. People who brainwash you, narcissists, people who play the victim card, people who are manipulators, cheaters, liars, don't fall into the trap. It's your free will, right? Which chooses to fall into the trap because you are unaware of what is happening, right? But the bottom line is, it's obviously your free will. You are believing into their words. They are not anyhow kind of thinking on your behalf, right? So this is how free will works. Just remember one thing: universe and all the entities, beings, energies of the universe always say yes to whatever you say. So please use your free will to think positive, do positive, and the answer, the consequence will always be positive. Yeah, this is where we have to convert even the slightest negativities into positive things, the so-called curses into blessings. Okay, so please use your free will to convert even the slightest negativities into blessings, and then you will realize that life and this universe is such a wonderful universe, has given you such a wonderful gift. You are a wonderful creation of the universe, and this life is such a wonderful thing. Okay, so with this, we'll conclude our today's video. I hope it was of any help to you. Do let me know, and take care, stay blessed till we meet again.